Hello everybody and welcome on to our daily live stream. Let me pop up the chat real quick. Control C. Go here, docs, custom, Control V, apply. Boom, here we're good. Welcome everybody, welcome. Thursday afternoon. I'm not sure if the Thursdays are very good ever, I always forget. Cruz, what's going on? How are you doing today? What are you up to? I need to catch one of your lives, Cruz. When do you go live usually, Cruz? I always seem to miss your stuff and I need to like pop in one time. Rabbit, hello. What's going on? I will get the Tiki-Talks going as well, I guess, right away. We're getting very close to 3,000 subs. We're like 30, like 20 something away, 26 away or something. Welcome aboard our sailboat. Wow, I can, if I could spell. Or just type, I guess. There we go. We are now live on all of the things. I'm gonna go live for the tailgate tonight, pregame. Ah, okay, cool. I'll try to pop in if we're... What time is that at? I'll try to pop in for that. I know we got the bananas. You guys see that? That's actually right behind me here. You guys can see me. New West playing Nanaimo. Oh, interesting. Okay. What time is that at, Cruz? I always seem to miss your stuff. I need to like just find out when you're out live. 5:30-ish. Okay. So it's 3. So in like 2 hours-ish. I'll put it on the background because usually we're doing something else at that time. But I'll probably throw your live on in the background just to hang out. I know, bananas on the boat, right? We actually were gifted. Does it count if they're gifted? Some of those bananas were gifted to us. I like to help other, you know, like support other people that also hang out with our lives. I always like to try to do that. Holly and I try to pop into as many lives as we can if you guys are doing lives. We're all small times. Oh, I don't know, Cruz, maybe you're big time, I have no idea. But it's always nice to hang out with people that also pop into our stuff.
Yeah, a little bit as always.
Oh, we got neighbors here. Sure does. A banana's a banana. But do you know why bananas on a boat are bad? No, bro. Can't buy a car without a license. That's the difference. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. At least here. I do, thanks to you. Okay, good. Just making sure. We always like to talk about that, even though it's not a big deal. I'm a professional yapper, chatter. Okay, good. I'm glad. Well, we'll pop in and we'll get you yapping. I feel like that's what I'm good at too. I just like yap the whole time. Sorry, sometimes it takes me a minute to get going. Head anywhere? Not right now. Right now, Holly and I are just at the dock. We are cleaning a bunch of the boat stuff right now. So Holly's out there scrubbing while I'm doing the live right now. If you eat a burger, the burger will disappear. I don't know, does it actually? What is that, the Newton's third law? Oh wait, is it third law? Anyway, nothing's ever lost, it's just converted to different energy. Or whatever. I can't word it properly. What's the actual law? Someone read out to me what the, or how the law actually goes. I'd have to look it up. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Cheers, friends. Got any? Not right now, old pirate, but we would like to. We should get some. We have not gone DoorDash on the boat. Not yet, no. We have also mainly just done happy birthday. My birthday's not quite yet. My birthday was May 8th, so it's over. Holly's birthday's coming up, though. Tor is you. Sorry, I'm not sure exactly what you mean. My name is Brian. Welcome. Hello. Kennel? I'm not sure what that was. Did you have one of those things where your computer wasn't working, you just smashed it? I've done that before. Is Kurt a nice name? There's nothing wrong with Kurt. I've known a few Curtises, which is kind of like Kurt. It is my birthday. Oh, I see. It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, and I apologize that I missed you before. Did you say it earlier? Oh yeah, it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Where are you? Holly and I are currently on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada, north of the San Juan Islands in Canada here. I got asked to go to EA HQ. Oh wow. To playtest new UFC yesterday. I live 25 minutes away. That is a lifelong gamer dream. That is awesome. So you're going to go do a cruise, I'm assuming? If it's a dream, you're probably going to do it. Is the law of non-conservation. Matter can change from form, but matter can never... Yeah, there we go. Exactly. So there we go. The burger's never really gone. It's just now a new sort of energy. It's, you know, it's going to our bodies to become different things. We do have Starlink, yes. Do you ever dive to get lobsters? I mean, we're in Canada. Asking anything. How's your day going, man? My day's going good, Braden. Thank you for asking. How was yours? We don't have lobster. We don't have lobster really on the west coast in Canada. I think there are some like spiny lobster further south in the North America area, but it's not really a big thing up here. Never seen any sharks. I know they exist. We have mud sharks. We actually have great whites too. We just haven't seen a lot. I asked for the day off work. They haven't confirmed back my response. I had to fill out a lengthy... Wow. You're going to tell them you're going. It doesn't even matter. I don't know, Dominic. You have to tell me. I don't know if you do or not. Yeah, Vancouver Island's amazing. It's very beautiful. We're on the opposite side. So Tofino's on the farthest west coast. We're on the east coast of Vancouver Island. So, yeah. We could drive there, but it would take a little while to get there. We could sail there, too. That would be amazing. One day we'll sail over there. They have some crazy currents in the area, though. We are in the ocean. We're on the Pacific Ocean, but we're kind of like... I don't know if you know Vancouver and Vancouver Island area. Basically, it's between... We're between Vancouver and Vancouver Island. So it's almost kind of like a sea, but it's the ocean. Yeah, I would call myself spiritual, yes. I don't know, Canada, how you doing? I mean, this is one of the reasons. There's lots of reasons to move to Canada. Canada's very beautiful. There can be very expensive, but it's nice. Can you get a banana? I can get a banana if you want me to reach it over there. Have a banana, sir. And or madam, I'm not sure. Oh no, I moved the camera, 1 second. Can't have the banana cam angled funny. You guys got to see those. Where are you going in the winter? So this year, Holly and I stayed at the marina here in Canada. We would like to go to Mexico though. We just bought the boat at the beginning of winter, so it was a bad time to leave. What is your favorite go-to quick meal on the boat? I mean, I like to make like homemade craft dinner. Quick meal is kind of weird because Holly and I, hey Ace, what's going on? You looking like thanks Ace. It's nice out. It's warm today, which is why I decided to do this. But we basically make all our own food now just because it's cheaper. We're trying to save a little bit of money. So nothing's really quick anymore. But craft dinner, like homemade KD or mac and cheese is kind of the easiest probably. But we make lots of different things. We make banana pancakes as a nice easy go-to. That'd be like for you going to a Volkswagen Museum in Germany. It's insane. I like games too. So hey, if EA invited me down anywhere, I'd 100% do that as well. I'm big into like cars, motorcycles, gaming. I like all that kind of stuff. I'm also introverted, so that's one of the downsides. I don't know if I'd be able to like pop in and do stuff like that quite as well. That's why we do the live stream on the boat, not out in public. Is there a Solomon? I don't even know what that means. But we Spaniards here were first Europeans who colonized the BC region. Actually, I did hear about that. I always forget. There was a lot of weird stuff that happened like in Canada for the history of the whole thing. Because I know in the end it was like the British and the French that kind of controlled most of it. But I did hear that like, yeah, Spain had a bunch over here first. How do you guys make money? This is kind of what we're doing right now, trades. We mostly do the lives. We make content on the internet, videos. It is cheaper to live in the boat than an apartment. Holly and I only pay $5.75 to be at the marina. Once we're not at the marina, it's even cheaper, obviously. The IRL ones are only possible with viewers ordering it. Yeah. I agree with that. It's hard to do that kind of thing. I like doing this on the boat. It's a little bit different. It's quieter. We can kind of keep to ourselves. I guess it's basically like doing it in our house. Carter, Holly and I know the basics of how to sail. I'm not going to pretend that we're very professional sailors. We know the basics of it. We know what we're doing a little bit, but we're going to have a lot of learning to do still. Live action Tarzan. I'm going to have to get in a little bit better shape for that. I guess I got the hair for it, though. Banana. We got the bananas, yes. Just another lousy day in paradise, New Zealand. Well, K9 Neck, how is the weather out there today? Hulk Hogan. I'm not sure about that. I can't do the shirt thing like he does. Hello, Wanda. Holly is just up top right now. She's actually right above me. She is scrubbing the sails right now. She's doing all kinds of work. Because I love yapping. I hate watching myself back. I know, so that's the worst thing. Making videos for me is really hard because I hate hearing myself in videos. Holly is the same, so we're both really bad at making videos. We like doing it though, but I'm always like really quick with the editing because I don't want to hear myself say the same words over and over again. How much did you save up before moving on the boat? That's like kind of up for... We saved up a decent amount and then we sold a lot of stuff. So I don't even know how much money we had in the end, but we saved up a considerable amount, and then Holly sold her truck. I sold a car and a trailer and a couple motorcycles that I had, and then we bought the boat. The boat was only 36,000 Canadian dollars. So it's honestly cheaper than most houses or condos. We could also work at the town we're in right now. It's just hard to find jobs right here right now. Why am I not helping Holly? I do help Holly all the time, but you know, sometimes people can take breaks at different times and all the time. So right now, Holly's out there working. I'm in here. Technically, I'm working too. I'm just doing a different kind of work. I'm not doing the physical work. And oftentimes, Holly will sit down and relax while I'm doing like the cooking, or I'm also fixing the engine, or whatever else it might be. Just because we're not working together at the exact same time doesn't mean we don't work together or at the same time. You can say hi to Holly. I can try to get a little camera out there to her. Yeah, she's on the sails right now. Is hearing their own... I think nobody likes their own voice. Hello, Kat, by the way. Welcome. Yeah, I'll pop up to say Holly. Got XRP yet? No, not right now. You want to send me some? Cheers from Nova Scotia. Hello. I will go say hi to Holly. Just give me a second, guys. Holly. I don't know if she can hear me right now. It's Holly. Now she's cleaning the boat. But thanks, dude, for being that kind of person. Sorry guys, while I'm doing the outside camera stuff, I can't actually see any comments. The phone doesn't show that when you switch to it as a camera. We just found a little rip in one of our sails. Yeah, basically when I'm holding this camera and I'm outside, all I see is this. I can just switch front to back. That's about all I can do. Breaking wind, what's going on? We did buy a boat. Did you also buy a boat? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Cruz. While I'm outside, I always forget I didn't bring the mic with me. I should have done that, but that's okay. They just wanted to say hi. So it's all good. She has not changed her mind, Peapod. Nope. It's very beautiful. I think it's in. Let's see what the temperature is right now. Breaking, we're good. We're really good. It's 25 degrees Celsius. No idea what that is in. It says it feels like 27. I don't know if that's true or not, but we're good. How are you? Are you Army? No, I don't think so. Got cash? No, not on me. Get, what is a chert? I'm not sure what a chert is. Yeah, Holly is my girlfriend. We both work on the boat here. We own it. We sail it. I do remember you, Ferv. Welcome back. How was your snack? So we have a shower right back there. Are you armed? I mean, right now I got my arms on. Locked and loaded. Bye-bye. We are probably not going to do a navigational course. I've like watched a few things. There's actually a couple courses you can take online. I do want to do some more learning. I know you can do there's a lot of free courses you can take for navigation, which we'll probably do. 10C higher than Eastern Ontario. When do you leave the boat? We don't talk about that for various reasons, specifically you asking about cash. I want to see how far you are to a parking lot. I mean, we're literally at a dock, so there's a parking lot very close to us. Maybe we will just block you because you're being one of those people. That's why we don't tell people our location. It's right there.
Do you have the outside camera?
I don't have it outside right now, but I could. I can grab this. Is it already gone? Okay. Abel, what are you talking about right now? Why are you emming? Best way is learning from a person, right? I mean, people say that all the time. I don't know. I like to just jump in and do stuff myself. That's usually how I learn the best. I'm very introverted, so I hate learning in like public groups or whatever. But one-on-one can help. We've also talked to a lot of people in the area. West Coast, one of them islands. How much was our boat? Our boat was 36,000 Canadian or 27,000 US. Thank you, Matt. Welcome in. I'm glad you found your people then, if that's what you feel. I don't know why people think that's like an insult. There's lots of really nice people from all genders and sexes and whatever else. But we appreciate you. I'm glad you think that's a really negative thing in this day and age. I'm sure you'll go far. I put a banana on a clothesline for 2 days outside. It was too green, and today it was amazing. Nice. Is that something you guys do? We often hang our bananas as well. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. 36,000 is how much I made all through my 20s. I don't even know what I would have made in my 20s. I never really kept track. Did you actually keep track, Cruz? Do you know all the thing? Hey you, are you the same guy that was just here 10 seconds ago with another account? Hey Josh. Yeah, they are. With the exact same picture too. Yikes. Wow, some people have no lives. Welcome in everybody else. How's everyone doing? Man, you were cool. Thank you. How much money you got? Why do you ask that, Joshua?
Brian, I think I know how to adjust the backstay.
How do you adjust the backstay? Yeah, we're definitely not rich. Boat doesn't mean rich. Boat just means you spent all your money on a boat instead of a house. Where do you adjust the backstay? No, it's all good. We'll do some more research required. Hello guys, sorry, back again. We're just looking at boat stuff because we have it all open. We have not experienced rogue waves. I don't generally say things I don't know the meaning of. Anyone can confirm the word that Nancy is trying to say on the YTs? Man, I could have lived in the family Bayliner. You should have. Living in a boat has been fun.
You should have seen the, I think it was a Bayliner that just went by or whatever, but they had a whole garden on their back deck.
You have to pass a driving test to drive a car. Do you have to take some form of exam for a sailboat? Yes, technically. In Canada, anyway. In the United States, you don't know anything. But in Canada, you do need a PCL, a pleasure craft license. It's a very, very, very basic course. Canadian driver's license are kind of a joke too, though, if you're actually. So the pleasure craft license is between 30 and 100 Canadian dollars. It takes between 1 hour and 5 hours. It's all multiple choice online. Yeah, I mean, so houses in general in Canada for the last however many years have always been an appreciating asset, whereas boats are not. So I understand why some people think that what we're doing is silly, but also houses you can't really move and do stuff like we're doing. So the boat was very cheap compared to a house. You can't really buy a $36,000 house nowadays. I think the cheapest I've seen recently is like 300. You could buy a condo, an old condo apartment style room for 180,000, and then maybe you could get like 200,000 in a couple of years. But who knows? The market can change too. We haven't got tired of boat life yet, although boat life is very similar to house life. It's just on the water. I didn't even see that. For thank you for letting me know. Maybe we'll just block that person. They always try to get you to say dumb things. That's why I never say things without knowing what they mean. Nothing wrong with silly. In the US, you need a boating license. Yeah, I mean, Canada, we have the PCL, which is kind of like a pleasure craft license. It's only needed if you are, you plan to do nothing commercially with your boat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ferv, I see that. I always wonder, yeah, people always try to come up. I don't know why people do that. People seem to think it's fun to be like that. Where are they at right now? Hold on. Let me find them. Sorry, I just gotta find them. It takes me a minute to look for their... Where are they? Where's the last thing they said? Right there. And everyone go report that guy too. Just because, why not, right? I will hide them from the channel. They're gone now. Yeah, Cap, exactly. Holly's just outside right now. She's actually doing some work on the boat at the moment while I do the live here. We do live on the boat. So you're live live on the boat? We are live on the boat, and we do live on the boat. We actually have skills in life. So no, my parents and Holly's parents both have not very much money. My parents have definitely helped me out. They've definitely like helped me with here and there with stuff, but they never bought me a car. They've never bought me a motorcycle. They've never bought me a boat. They've never bought me a house. All that stuff in my life that I have owned, I bought my own trailer. Holly and I worked for the city of Calgary for 12 years. I was a mechanic before that. I worked in farming and construction, and so was Holly. So she was actually ranching and stuff. We've both done all the work ourselves. And I can show you outside 100%. K9, we are definitely working towards doing everything the best way we can. We're not trying to do anything in a negative, bad way or like a hard way. But we also don't have millions and millions of dollars to do courses. But we have learned a lot from a lot of other people. So we probably won't be doing any proper expensive courses right now, but we are taking courses as we go, and we will be learning from lots of different people. So somebody wanted to see the outside. I'm not going to bring the mic again, guys. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just show you outside really quick. Hello, Holly.
Hello.
I was going to show that side too, but I can wait. Sorry. And there's the other side. So there's the outside of the boat. Holly's just doing some work cleaning everything. Thank you. Here's the kitty, everybody.
That's the captain.
The captain of the boat. She's the one with all the courses under her belt. You can tell. Hi, kitty. Manny, welcome in. I hope you're able to come and hang out with us. Do you dock and go out for dates on the food? Ever jumped in the water? We haven't jumped in the water yet because it's been winter and the ocean is not the nicest place right where we are in the marina. Thanks. The boat is nice. It's a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. We don't also eat out a lot because we're trying to save money right now. We don't have a ton of extra dollars in our pockets. So we're doing everything we can to like save money and do everything ourselves. I would not want to swim in the docks here, although there are lots of people that do that kind of stuff. There's lots of people that work on boats and like clean the bottom, and they will dive underneath the boats here. But you usually need a scuba course, and it can be dangerous. There's lots of things in the area. Hey Patrick, what's going on? We are on the regular. Yeah, the marina here can be really dangerous. So we have been learning a lot. We have taken like online courses for a lot of different things, but we've also been offered some like sales with some other people that know what they're doing. So maybe eventually. I grow. I mean, you can technically legally do that. Home. Totally doable, totally legal here in Canada. We do have a shower, Patrick. You're a certified diver. I always respect for anyone that's a certified diver. I'm not sure. Do you just dive, or do you like do something else besides just diving? I would like to learn a little bit, but yeah, here's our shower. We got a shower right there. We also shower outside behind the helm on the swim deck. Right now the bimini is off. That's why there's just like some metal stuff there, but respect to the divers. I'm not sure if I'll ever get to the chance or point in my life where I'll be able to do that kind of stuff. You want to see the setup? You want to like, you know, the computer? So the case is an old one, but I've just upgraded the internals of it quite a few times over the years. I built this computer a long time ago, and I've just slowly upgraded it over the years. So there's the, this is the camera you guys normally watch me on right there. There's the OBS with a bunch of different chats on it. 1 second. I might do something. I'm going to try something here. Don't mind me, everybody. I'm just going to mess with something really quick here. I'm going to see if this changes anything. Ooh, search and rescue. Extra respect to you, then. That's crazy. That's awesome. Did you enjoy doing that? And why did you stop, or you just got into something else after a while? I don't even remember what your profile picture looked like, Ferv. But I'm gonna have to check out your channel now. Oh, it's a motorcycle. Oh, right. You told me you had an 85cc, right? Cafe Racer. That thing looks awesome. Don't you miss a good shower? We got a shower. We got 2 showers on the boat. But yes, also right now at the marina we have access to like 4 other showers. So we shower all the time on the marina. So yeah, right now we don't have to worry about anything like that. Once we're out off the dock a little bit, then yes, it's like bird bathing. Little tiny showers, little spray down and stuff. But I prefer being outdoors to having like a really long, comfortable shower, I guess. Yes, Jake, we do. We have a barbecue right outside there. It's on the left, so it's on this side over here, which looks right to you guys, but it's on my left here. If I'm looking back, it's on the right. So I guess the starboard side. Do you boat? We do boat. That's what we're on right now. Have you seen Minnick Shaw's messages? I think I did see his messages. What is he saying? I mean, I guess he's saying stuff about like being a Muslim. So we don't really talk politics here. We kind of avoid those. I also do believe that everyone's allowed to have their own opinions on things, and I'm not going to try to change their minds. If that's what they believe, and that is like the Muslim belief, then they are allowed to say that. But I'm not going to respond to it because we don't really talk politics on the channel. So you're allowed to believe whatever you want to believe. I'm not going to stop anyone or change their minds on the internet. That is like probably the worst plot ever, to attempt to try to change someone's mind into something you believe. Which is why I don't go to other people's channels and be like, hey, join what I do. Again, we just don't talk politics, religion, or anything like that. We try to keep the vibes positive, because that kind of stuff on the internet specifically, it doesn't ever seem to be, in my opinion, very good. Unless you join a channel specifically for that. Maxwell, you gotta get that figured out. Blaine, our boat is a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. And I think diesel right now is like, let me have a look. The last I looked, it was $2.49 per liter. So we're in Canada. I don't know exactly what that is in gallons per, dollars per gallon, like American dollars. But let me have a look here. We haven't bought fuel in a while. We're a sailboat, so hopefully we don't have to do that as often, but... well, that's not diesel. Hold on, where's diesel at? I can't even find diesel. I need to find a diesel gas station. Diesel is $2.46 per liter right now. Hello, Ramen from AliExpress. Welcome in. I appreciate you. Sorry, I'm missing. Matt, what did you say? Have you seen... Oh, yeah. If you were to live in an expensive boat or expensive house, what would you choose? Expensive boat. I don't think I'd do either, so it depends. If I live in this expensive thing, do I also get the money to, like, maintain it? Or is it just like, I get that house and I have to figure out how to maintain it with money I have afterwards? Either one, I'd choose none. Hey, Brendan. What did Brendan say? I missed it. Oh, man. Hold on. Are you going to learn how to flare your nostrils in and out? I seen earlier and he got... I mean, I think I can flare my nostrils. I'm not going to do it in the camera, though. You guys see that? Boom! Hella donations, I hear. Welcome, Brendan Menard. How you doing? Hey, Alias. Yeah, the wood's looking nice in here. Extra shiny. You like that angle? You like that? It's got the bananas in the view. We don't spend a lot of time yet, Big Frank. We're working towards going out as much as we can. We're just waiting for a few things before we can go. There we go. Brendan Bernard, always being the big guy. He said a bunch of crab. I'm not sure what we're talking about now. Just follow. Thank you, Owen, for the follow. I know another Owen on TikTok. He often pops into our lives. You gotta get deep in the camera. You guys want to see up my nose to do the flares? Bananas on a boat? Now, Brandon Bernard said if you do the nose flare anything on camera, you get hella donations. That's what I heard.
Oh, wow.
I see his brain.
I don't think...
You don't think that's the case? Also, there is a camera right there, just so you know.
Oh,
It's looking at the bananas on the boat right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Is the neighbor still there?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to put the camera out while he's there then.
Okay.
What's the nice thing about living on a boat? Dealing with all the little things like water, electricity, and sewage. But it's not that bad. We're not on a mooring ball right now. We're at the dock. And we are doing well, yes. Is the water cold? It's not warm. I want to say it's like 11 degrees Celsius. All the way since forever. Have you been waiting? Wait, Alias, why didn't you fill in before? Or you just like kind of... Or were you not able to because it was leaking or something? Jake, I probably missed your previous comment. Let me have a look. I've talked to a couple of sailboat owners and they always say don't have to... Wait. Do you barbecue? Okay. I've talked to a couple other sailboat owners and they always say don't have too much weight under deck no matter what. I don't know what he meant by that, but I'm guessing all sailboats have a load luggage. Are you trying to say like you can't have a ton of weight on a boat? So the bigger the boat, obviously, the bigger amount of weight you can carry. Usually you want to keep the weight fairly even, side to side, front to back. Otherwise you can cause problems with sailing. If you overweight your boat, it can cause problems. So you don't want to overweight your boat, but you can put a decent amount of weight on it. We live on our boats. We have close to probably the max amount of weight, but we are under right now. I have not 1945. I have not. Is that actually something new coming out? I haven't played a COD game in a long time. I like Battlefield more. So on this boat, Viggy, the boat is supposedly able to sleep 7. I don't know if that would be comfortable. That's like max. So there's the bedroom up front that can sleep 2. 2 on this bed that I'm on. There's like a couch over here that can sleep 1, and then the back bedroom can sleep 2. I wouldn't want to live on a boat with this boat with that many people on here, but apparently that's like how many people they suggest you can have on board. I just normally fill them only halfway because I'm lazy and sometimes they spill. Oh, gotcha. I haven't seen that trailer either. Yeah, I haven't honestly played a COD in a long time. The new COD has tanks. It looks really good, I'm not going to lie, and I'm off COD 3 years. So they're doing the Battlefield thing then. You're able to like hop in vehicles? It's a monohull. We're in a smaller, a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. We don't have catamaran money. What does pressing the emojis on the side do? Can you see when I press it? Wait. I just see 100% going up. Is that what you're talking about, Brendan Bernard? Is that what you're typing? And then the hearts? I think it just helps. It's like interaction with the channel. I don't know if it does a big thing for us, but it does. I think it's good. So yeah, every time you switch between them, I can see the different things you're sending up. I can send some too, so I'm doing the hundreds. The little weird face there. I'll do those ones, and then these ones, and then those ones. I think it is interaction with the stream, so anything like that helps out. Yeah, cats are awesome. Don't say that. Kitty is the captain of this boat. I play Call of Duty Mobile on my phone. That's it. Alias, Diesel Fuel also does that. He's also big onto the mobile COD. I've never played it on my phone before. How deep under the water is the boat, like deepest part? 4'6". So from like the water line to the very bottom of our keel is about 4'6". Do you want that in meters? Because I could probably get it for you if you wanted. Hey Google, how many meters is 4'6"? We don't have AC on the boat now. 1.3 meters, 1.37, so 1.4 meters basically. I'm pressing the hell out of them. Thank you very much, Brendan Bernard. I don't know if it actually helps or not. I'm going to assume it does a little bit because interaction on any social media is supposed to be helpful. So I appreciate you double hitting all those buttons. You want a boat tour? I can do a boat tour as well. Can you play Pokemon Go on the sea? We can. We have Starlink internet, so we probably could. I should do that. We should fire up Pokemon Go. I wonder if they have any spots on the ocean where there are Pokemon. Thanks for using metric. Of course. I'm Canadian. We obviously use the metric system a lot, but because we're so close to the States, we often use like feet. We use Celsius for the air temperature, but we use Fahrenheit for oven temperature for some reason. We use feet usually for people height, but we use meters for like driving distance or just time. We use like 12 hours. We use a lot of weird things, but yes, I will show you guys the boat. I found a mad bull one time and 3-foot alligator another time in our front yard. Wow. A mad bull? That's scary. I will show you. John, I will show you outside right now. So somebody asked for a tour. I will give you guys a tour. We're at the marina right now, so the boat is not really swaying that much. But I will grab the mic here, stand right up, and show you guys around. So this is the front bedroom, the V-berth. Normally there's a mattress here. Holly and I took it out because we didn't really use it. We basically use it for storage for our clothing and stuff. Underneath the wooden platform is a 270-liter freshwater tank. And then we also have Kitty Cat's automatic cat feeder. And then we have a huge hatch in the roof that you can use to climb out onto the deck of the boat. Looking back, here's the bedroom. So this, Holly and I use this as basically our office, our living room, and our bedroom. So we sleep here, we work here, we watch TV, play games, do all that kind of stuff. Across from us is it's like a little couch area or settee. Then we have the navigation, so you guys can kind of see the other camera that I have on the live right now. That's this camera right here. I normally have it outside, but our neighbor's here and I don't want to like intrude on somebody else's space, so we have that off right now, or inside. Our battery information, VHF radio, Kenwood stereo, and like the propane stuff is right there. Going back a little bit further, the galley or kitchen, which I should start using all the boat terms, but yeah, we got a propane stove and oven right here. We also have a 12-volt converted fridge in there. You can also open up the other half, but we don't ever really use that because we have stuff on top of it. Lots of storage. The captain of the boat right here, Captain Cece. And then inside here, so this is the shower area. So we have the shower right there. We don't really use this as much because we are at the marina, so we can use the marina showers, but we also do have like a toilet and sink and all that kind of stuff. The engine for the boat, so I guess that's also called the head. The bathroom or the head. Head is the proper name for boats. Underneath there is the Yanmar 3GM30F diesel engine. And then the back bedroom, it's the kitty litter. We also have our 3D printer just off to the side there. That's what the cube is. And a bunch of storage for tools and stuff. And then here is the cockpit of the boat and the outside. So somebody was asking about that kind of stuff. You're good, Holly. I got the other side. So there's the water. There's the marina we're in right now. The helm is underneath that tarp. We're not really sailing right now, so we don't have to. And then I will just pop up real quick. Looking good.
Isn't that a fire mark?
Oh, wow. I don't know what that is.
It's a rust or fire, but I think it's fire.
Hopefully not fire.
I mean,
What would that be from?
yes.
Maybe. I don't know about that. But who knows? Could be just like a rust mark or something. And we're back in. Okay. Ferv, I agree. I like Celsius more than anything. I like the metric system. He was not happy. Wait, what did he say? You can have... Oh no, what did Brendan say? I can give you hair with a hairbrush. Yeah, smoke on the water.
Oh, sorry about that.
You dropping water on my head? That's where the mic goes. Yeah, I always put the mic down here, just kind of stashed. Are you worried if Cot falls into the water? Not really. She's really careful. We don't really sail with her in the cockpit yet. Maybe eventually we'll allow her out there, but usually when we're sailing, we leave her down here and we close it up a little bit. In the summer, we might leave the door open and we'll see how it goes. But she has been really good. We do allow her on deck, especially at the marina where we are right now. She can walk around. Oh, did I miss a question? Oh, yeah, right there. Do you... Yes, Holly and I do all the work on our boat ourselves. So I was an automotive tech before. I guess Alias answered this a little bit, but yeah, Holly recently revarnished. I guess you guys can't really see that. All this was revarnished by Holly right there just the other day. Right now, Holly's outside cleaning the sail and the sail cover. We also have an engine back there we do all the work on. We did an oil change for it not too long ago. Hello, Lala. And then we've replaced some of the blocks and shivs. We 3D printed some parts for the boat as well. Just the shivs for the blocks, not the whole thing. Although I think you could potentially 3D print all of it. The block itself, that's where 3D printing would probably fail, so I wouldn't maybe do the block, but everything else you can pretty much 3D print. Rabbit, hopefully soon. We're waiting for our... the tender is supposed to be here. It's supposed to be here a month ago. So when the tender shows up, hopefully we'll be on the water. And Mason, we're basically between between BC and Vancouver Island. So that's kind of the area we've sailed in. We haven't gone too far yet. Terry, I have done that once or twice before. Do you fish? We like to fish. We haven't done that yet on the boat. Again, we're in the marina right now. It's not the best place to fish, but we totally probably could. Don't have your camera outside again. A creep could easily find you. I mean, people could easily find us if they just watch our videos. So we don't really generally say the area we're in. The area we're in, though, does have a locked gate. Our boat is always locked up, except for when we're here, and we could also, defend ourselves. Everybody that's on this dock knows everybody, so it's a very well-knit community. If there was a random person here, they'd be kicked out pretty quickly. Gene, you probably could if you could somehow get the utilities to run one. So you were talking about some wheels. You meant white rope pulleys for the sail. Wait, what? You were talking about some wheels. I was talking about the pulley wheels. I'll try to show you. 1 second. They call them blocks and shivs on a boat, but it's just a pulley wheel. So for all the ropes and things, yes. But I'll show you some of that. So I'm not going to bring the mic with me. Yeah, the tender. The tender is basically like a small dinghy. So 1 second, I'll go outside and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. There you go. So did you guys see the pulleys with the black wheels? Those are the ones we 3D printed. We do not own all the boats here. No, we only own this boat. We do not have money for all the boats. Must be boring if you gotta live on TikTok. I mean, so that's how we make our money right now. It's not boring. It's just the fact of life. You still have to make money. We're not retired. We don't have millions of dollars like maybe you have, if you're calling it boring to have to work for a living. Yeah, nylon. I use the carbon fiber nylon for the wheels. How is it floating? What do you mean by that? It's floating because boats do that. We could totally. So if we never wanted to leave the marina, we could totally do that. You can pay for this marina for years or months or days. I don't think they do days. They do like monthly, 3 months, or 6 months or a year. Can we do a quick poll in the chat? What are we doing? Would you buy a membership just to watch cat point of view? Yeah. Who wants a cat point of view membership? I will do a cat point of view. Actually, I should do that. Hold on. Here, we'll do a little teaser for you guys. Here's the cat point of view. That would be a little tricky to do just because she moves around a lot, but we'll do, that's the cat cam right there. Memberships only. If you want memberships to the cat cam, let us know. Would you get a cat? Catamaran? I like catamarans a lot. They're faster. They are good at a lot of things. I think personally I'd want to get a trimaran, which are even more money usually. Dolly, thank you very much for the 10 BFF necklaces. The banana view. I know, the banana view's gone. It's cat cam for now. I know. If you guys want, we can... Hold on. You okay with that, kitty? Now it's a cat banana view. How's that? Zeke, right now while we're at the dock, we use shore power, but we also have solar. I've worked at Mitsubishi Chemical Advanced Materials. It's a mill and lathe division that makes professional plastic parts. A lot of pulleys were made of nylon. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what the stock ones are, which is why I decided to print them out of nylon. I think it's also way stronger than the stock ones. The stock ones are they're very thin, so they're very lightweight. The ones I made thicker because I didn't want to make them under, engineering wise, I didn't want to make them weaker than the stock ones. So I went a little bit overboard with the amount of plastic used. Cat cam with the bananas. Yeah, she'll protect the bananas. I would give you $1 million for the captain. Well, I'm not giving up the cat. The cat is my favorite. We have a cat cam going right now, Holly, if you're curious.
$2 million, and you can have her if she accepts you.
So that would be a no.
Why? The banana's on the kitty.
You want to get an outside view? Normally we do have a camera outside, but right now our neighbor's there, so we don't want to get in his way. But I can show you outside. How much infill did you use? I would have to look it up. I don't remember. It was a decent amount. I don't think it was 100%. I think actually it was 100% infill, but I also designed in little pockets, kind of. I'd have to show you. Ferv, I will show you one day. I'll have to pull up the design I made for it. Oops, what am I doing here? What's happening? What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow? I have no idea. Does anyone know what the airspeed of an unladen swallow is? Okay, we're back. Sorry. I mean, right now we're at the shore anyway, so we don't have to go to shore. We're already there. Money and the cat validation for adoption. We're not getting rid of the cat. The cat is here to stay. Do you go to shore during... Oh, yeah, I answered that. It's okay. Yeah, so I think I did 100% infill for them because, again, I didn't want to underfill them. But I made it so it's pretty round, and then I did a little dish on the side, so it's not 100%, just one big wheel. Trist, these aren't all our boats. It's just the one. We only own the one boat. we don't got money for all the boats. This boat was 36,000, so we don't got the Pablo Escobar monies. Yeah, she's chill right now. She got her snackies, she got her morning breakfast, she's good to go. Well, I didn't know there was that different many types of swallows. What kind of swallows do we have here in Canada on Vancouver Island? Hey Evan, yeah, we're doing good. How are you doing today? No, El Kermit, we take the cat's litter to the garbage right now. We're at the marina, so we just go to the garbage receptacles, whatever you want to call them. Mirab, thank you for the follow. The ocean is a monster soup. Why would you float on it? I mean, the land is a monster's cake. Why would you live on that? Right now we mostly do grocery shopping. We will eventually do more fishing. Cat Van Cam. Ferv, we are live streaming there too right now. We haven't got a lot on there though, honestly. We got like 49 followers or something over there. So we do better on these other platforms so far, but we're kind of new on that platform you mentioned. Finally got a TV for the trailer, so can game again. Nice. What do you game with? Are you PC or do you have like Xbox or PlayStation? I can swim, Steve. I'm not going to pretend I'm like super good at it, but I definitely can swim. I'm from outer space. I see your ship outside the atmosphere. I wish. That'd be sick. Yes, DC, we're on a boat right now. This is the boat. We're inside a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5 PlayStation. Nice. I don't have the link, but if you look us up, Ferv, we're the same name. We're nomadicwhims on that platform as well. I could probably post the link for you. One second. Let me see if I can. Because I have it up right now. I don't know if it'll allow me to post links even in my own stream, so we'll see. There. If you want to follow us there as well. How do you fight a creature in the water? I mean, I guess depends what kind of creature we're talking about. If we're talking about the Ogo Pogo, I guess we'd get out our harpoon. Richard, I'm sorry you have to deal with your neighbors. Neighbors can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Dolly, also, thank you very much for the gold medal. Appreciate it. I missed that earlier. What could go wrong? Lots, unfortunately, DC. Lots could go wrong. That's where you get into a lot of trouble and you don't have a boat anymore suddenly. The Desert Combat mod. I don't remember if I did. I played, like, we're talking about Battlefield 1942? Or something else? A narwhal bumps into your boat and throws you off. How do you handle an underwater unicorn whale? I think generally they leave you alone. I don't think they're really after people. How does the bathroom and shower work? Basically like an RV. I mean, I could show you. So we have, I'll give you a quick tour again. A little rundown of that situation. Right now we're at the marina. So at the marina we can use the marina's bathrooms and showers. But underneath that wooden platform up front there is actually our 270 liter freshwater tank. It runs to a pump, which we can use for water. We also have the bathroom over here, so we have a shower.
What's that? Just now?
Sorry, there's somebody outside. There's our shower. So just like this tap right here, we can turn on this tap and run. We have a hot water tank as well. We got a sink and we got a toilet. So if you really want to know a rundown of how this works, there's a switch here. Can you guys hear me? I hope you can. There's like the switch. If we turn that to the left over here, it's for intake of water and it comes from the bottom of the boat. So there's a seacock we turn on. We flip that switch to the left. We use this pump. It pumps water into the toilet bowl. Then we use the toilet. We flip that switch back to the left for exit. And then we repump it. It pumps everything out of the toilet bowl into a black water tank, which is outside at the very back of the boat. And then we go to a pump out station and get it pumped out, just like you would an RV. We're also allowed to pump it overboard as long as we follow certain rules. They keep trying to scare me, and I counter scare them back. They nothing to do with me. I am having a chill day. I'm glad you're having a chill day, Lewis. Richard Lewis. Vasil, we are self-employed. We do technically have... Hello, Ferv. Welcome on. Thank you for following over there, by the way, Ferv.
Did I not get it? Did I not?
I doubt it.
Magic, I'm here. Yeah, Ferv, welcome. Thanks for popping in. We do technically have the freedom to go anywhere we want. Sorry, I'm just listening to a conversation outside. Do you have the freedom to go anywhere we want? Yeah, we can technically go anywhere. We have to follow certain rules. Not every country invites people to their place, so you have to make sure you follow rules. You have to go through customs if you plan to go to the shore, but... Evan, we mostly play Battlefield 6. That's what we've been playing recently. Battlefield 6, and then we also played Windrose before that a little bit. But we play lots of games. That's just like the current. A Hans Christian? Those boats are really nice. That's okay, Ferv. You're more than welcome to. We only use it because it's nice to do multiple streams on different platforms. That's one of our better ones for like the following. But hey, you even just following us on these two spots is awesome. Zincs are okay. They were replaced last spring. We should probably look at them again soon, though.
We just have to get a little bit ahead.
Yeah, it's boat's constant work, isn't it?
Yeah.
You need money. How do you make it? And what do you do for a living, basically? We're self-employed, so we do this. We're content creators. We make videos. We go live all the time. We're making a very small amount. We are not retired. We definitely need to do this to make money. If we don't do this, we don't make money, we won't be lasting very long. Black Ops 7 because a few friends that play it every night. Holly and I we played Halo Infinite for a long time. It's just the game we always played, so we always played that game. Right now Battlefield 6 is our game because it's newer, and I always like the Battlefield franchise. Pia, it can be very expensive to maintain a boat, but Holly and I do all the work ourselves, so a lot of the cost for maintaining a boat is labor, and because we do all the work ourselves, it saves us a lot of money. If you are not able to do the work yourself, it would cost a considerable amount more. Parts for a boat can be very expensive as well. But we don't have a house, we only have a boat, so houses can also cost a lot in maintenance. And Ferb, I'm glad you found us as well. It's always cool to have really good people pop into our lives. We have a lot of really amazing people.
Just waiting for a tender.
Oh, are you?
The sign I give, I'm buying a sailboat and leaving. Well, Vaden, I hope you're able to get that boat. I hope you do. Yeah. So Vasil, we're not at the point yet. It's like I said, it's kind of like starting a small business. It takes a long time to get to the point where you're actually making any kind of real money. We've been doing this for about 7 months, and we're just barely starting to make a little bit. Boats are rocking, don't come a knocking. We had somebody knock on our door this morning, actually. One of our neighbors popped by. The boat's always rocking, so I don't know. Dan, if it storms, we just hang out at the marina. We're in a very safe location right now. We don't have to worry too much about storms. Once we're out in the ocean, we'll have to pay attention a bit more. So basically what we have, I wish I could pull it up. I could probably bring it up on the computer actually for you guys. We have this app. It's called Windy. There's also a bunch of other apps, but this one, it'll track weather for you. So you can kind of see, I know it's kind of glary. You can kind of see all that stuff moving on the screen. That shows the wind. So we can also track hurricanes and a bunch of other stuff. You can zoom into the future and kind of see what the prediction for the weather is going to be like. You can track various weather models to see which one lines up with what you want. If you see a storm coming, hopefully you can move out of the way. If you can't, you got to find a spot to like hang out and hide. We don't have AC. Right now we have all the windows open. Today is one of the first days it's been warm outside. We've had a few, but right now we have a roof hatch right here. We got 4 windows here and here. We got another roof hatch up there, a bunch of windows back behind, and then you guys can kind of see that doorway right there is all open. So we have some fans going and stuff like that. That's kind of what's keeping us cool right now, but it's very warm in the boat. But it's not like hot yet. Mine sailed around the world twice, lost his 43 in a Bermuda Triangle. Texas Grandpa. Never been to Texas, but I've always wanted to visit. Holly, who is outside right now, she almost got a job. She was a rancher. She used to work on farms doing ranch work. So she almost got a job down in Texas. I think I've known one or two people that have sailed a lot, but I don't know if I've ever met someone that sailed around the world. That would be very cool. I don't think we'd want to do something like that. Just travel the world.
That was with cutting horses.
Are you talking with me, Holly?
Yeah, that was the Texas job with cutting horses.
Yeah, so Holly almost had a job down in Texas with cutting horses. I'm not sure where in Texas you are, if you know much about horses or not, but anyway. Some people may, some people may not. But why don't just get a home? It's better than a boat. Is it better than a boat, or is it just better for you? Holly and I are not pretending that it's like, you know, everyone wants to do something different in life. Holly and I want to travel. We want to chase the sunshine. We're living in Canada where it gets cold for like 6 months to 8 months of the year. We want to visit warm places and travel and meet new people, new cultures, see the world a little bit more. So the boat for us is better. A house, we'd have to stay here. We couldn't go traveling and meet people. Yeah, you guys see the cat cam? She's right behind me here. And don't worry, there's bananas here as well. So it's a cat banana cam. Hi again, it's me, Finn. Remember my boat name? Holly Mackerel Forever. Holly Mackerel Forever. We're going to call this boat the Holly's Folly. Right now it's named as Delphina, but we keep talking about changing it to Holly's Folly. Do you take the boat in for service similar to a car, or you just maintain it as you go? So Holly and I maintain it as you go. You can also take it in for service, but it can be very expensive. Every once in a while you have to haul the boat out, which costs like, I think around here, $350 Canadian to pull it out of the water, $350 to go back in. There's a camera right there.
Mr. Fluffyhead's here.
Holly, just so you know. But yes, we can take it in to do service. We do all the work ourselves. I was an automotive mechanic, so I have an idea of what most of the stuff needs to be done. And I'm learning about a bunch of the other. There is not really a limit of where you're allowed to sail as long as you sail to a country that will allow visitors. So some places obviously would say no and they don't want people there. But otherwise, if it's a country we're allowed to sail to, we can sail there. Does the boat float? Currently, we are floating in the ocean right now, so yes. Buy a car and travel. We can't really travel to a lot of warm places in a car in North America. I guess we could go to Mexico and the US, but we want to travel to Europe for one, South America. We can't really get there by car unless we fly a car over, which costs a considerable amount of money. We'd also like to go to a bunch of islands in the Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, the Indian Ocean. So you can't really do that with a car. We had cars, we had trucks, we've done a lot of traveling that way. This is just something new and different for us. I used to watch this one RC YouTuber, Kevin, with his wife. They bought a narrowboat to live on. That's cool. The nomadic crowbot. Don't know if you ever heard of it. I have not, but that sounds awesome. Do you have a sat yet? Are you talking about like a satellite phone? Ah! Holly! Oh boy. That's a lot of water. One second.
Sorry.
I mean, it's all on your computer, so it's not, your computer's fine. It's mostly on the pillow here. Let me just move that out of the way. Hold. Gotta try.
Mr. Fluffyhead pooped on your boat.
It's mostly here.
Aw, I can
It's
put
okay.
it in the sun.
And then it got dripped a little bit on your computer, but the case saved it, so you're fine.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that, guys.
It's okay. Yes, kitty cat is just chilling. Now she's a bit nervous. She doesn't know what just happened.
That was Mr. Fluffyhead's fault, if we can blame anything.
We can. We're allowed to blame whatever we want. Cat's name is Cece, just spelled with 2 C's. Will the U.S. let you on land? Yes, we can totally go to the U.S. We have our passport, so we just go to the U.S. and go to the nearest port of entry and go through customs like you would if you were on a plane or a car, and then we're allowed to go walk in the U.S. As long as you haven't done anything like criminal, you should be allowed there. We could sail to Ireland, yes. Vasil, there's something, you apparently really, really don't like sailboats. We have a house that's on the water that we could sail to all these places, so we don't have to leave our house. We can travel with our kitty cat. You know how hard it is to get a kitty cat on a plane and then travel the world? They have to go below deck. They have to like deal with all that. Plane tickets are extremely expensive. This boat was $36,000. It is 6 times cheaper than any house, any condo, any apartment complex area in Canada. We also can travel to all those places for free. You have to spend fuel, but it costs a lot less than a plane ticket. We can have our comfortable house with us wherever we go. So no matter where we are in the world, we still have our house. That's the whole point. That's the reason we're doing it. It's a new way to travel and something different. It's not specifically about just like traveling and doing your own thing. We want to travel and have our house. I'd love to say hello. Ferv, if we ever end up in Europe, which we will one day, we will definitely have to come say hi to you. So biggest pro is kind of what I just said, is we can travel with our house, because this is it, around the world, wherever we want to go. The biggest con is, because it's our house, we have to be careful. If something happens to it, we lose all of our stuff. The other big con that I always talk about is water, electricity, and sewage is a little bit more of a pain than a regular house to deal with. My buddy had a website that you could see where it was at all times from satellite navigation. So there is a thing called AIS. Most boats have it. It's called, what is it, automatic... what is it called? What does AIS stand for? Automatic Identification System. It's a safety feature so everyone can see you. There's a website called, if you just go to Google and type in AIS online, there's a website, and usually you can see any boat that has their AIS turned on that website anywhere in the world. So you can see all the people that have boats. If we had an AIS, you'd be able to see us right now, but right now we don't have that. How much is gas? Right now it's $2.46 per liter here. We have a 72-liter fuel tanks, but our boat is a sailboat, so we use the wind as much as possible, and wind is free? We're in Canada, Johnny. British Columbia, we're on the west coast. The Mighty, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I have a dog and likes to go with us up in the plane. I mean, that's fine. A lot of planes don't allow you to have your dog in the plane. They have to go below deck, so it depends on the type of plane you have. I know it's getting more and more common to allow dogs and cats and stuff like in the main cabin, but for a long time that hasn't been an ability to do. Also, once we get to that country, what are we going to do? Just like walk around everywhere? With our boat, we can just sail around and go to different places. We can enjoy the weather or the people without having to, like, we can still have our house. If you take a plane to another place, you have to get a hotel, so you're paying for the plane ticket, the hotel, and if you're there for a week, that's a week of a hotel. If you're there for a month, that's a month. We can spend a month in that same spot anchored for free. All we have to do is buy food. And gas is different everywhere in the world, so it really depends. But like I said, wind is free, besides the fact that you have to pay for your sail repair. Ocean, I've been to Canada, the US, and Mexico. That's it. That's part of the reason for the boat. We want to travel more places. We haven't traveled to those places on the boat yet. And right now, Dalton, we're in Canada, Vancouver Island. 2.2 kilometers. Ferv, what country are you in again? I feel like you told me, but I've forgotten. Hello, Cruz. Welcome. What's going on? We need more people to hang out with us on that app right now that you're on, Cruz and Ferv. We need to have, like, I think it's 2 or 3 people in that app for the majority of our streams to, like, get to the point where we can get monetized over there. But it would take a while. Do you have Pirates? Star brand, you have to be careful with that. Depending on the countries you plan to travel to, they may or may not be illegal. So whatever country you're in, you have to make sure you import them to that country legally. So if you plan to travel a lot and constantly switch countries, it can be a big pain to deal with that. So there are things you can take to other countries that are pretty much legal worldwide, and you have to figure out what that is. Vasil, I would love to visit the Dominican. I've never been there either, but I have seen pictures. Yes, this boat, it's a sailboat, but it also has a diesel engine, yes. Hello, Tessa. Belgium, right. Okay, I gotta remember that. I used to know someone from Belgium. Or somewhere near there. I think they live in Belgium. Become, like, you know, pirates or something. Free money. I mean, where we are in the world, if we did that, we would be taken care of by the government fairly swiftly. User, I don't think I can physically. I don't think I have the ability to do that. But, you know, if you want to see that kind of content, there are specific websites catered to a person such as yourself. Awesome, Cruz. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it takes, Cruz. Do you know, how long does it take to get monetized and stuff on the platform you're normally on? German was my last day in elementary school. Well, good luck. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I hope you do well. It's been a long time since I've been there. Our boat is 35.5 feet long. The mussels from Brussels. There we go, yeah. Our buddy Freeman right here, we just recently met him. He lives very close to us. He has a kayak. He could come pretend to be a pirate around here. Do you have a pirate flag? We'll have to get you to like raise one before you get close. Right now at the dock we're at, we have access to free water. So we pay like a fee to be at the dock, and we have access to water. Mr. Fluffyhead's outside.
Mr. Fluffyhead's here.
The cat's name is Cece. Yeah, she's cool. She's just hanging out with the bananas right now on the cat cam.
Oh, let me see.
Yep. Her name is Cece, just spelled with 2 C's. Weirdest thing you have seen on the ocean? We haven't seen anything too weird, just like whales and normal stuff. The boat is a sailboat, so the fastest it goes is like 8 knots. That's like the top speed of it. Water does get inside. Holly just dumped some water on the... Oh, I should clean that up a little bit better. 1 second. Holly was just cleaning the deck, and one of the windows was open, and she dumped a bunch of water inside. But yeah, from the bottom, it does occasionally get in as well. That only happens if we forget to adjust like the... There's a few things, like there's a through hull for a few spots for water to get in and out of the boat, and then there's a spot where the prop shaft goes through as well. You have to be careful with that. Yes, I used to be a mechanic. I was an automotive mechanic. I was a car mechanic for a long time. It's pretty far in country, but the shore is like 1 hour drive for me. No big deal. That's cool. Ferb, if we ever in the area, Belgium would be awesome to visit. I would love to go there. Holly is amazing. She's awesome. I'm gonna have to look up these places that you're talking about. Zolt. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, right there. Zolt. E-E. Oh, so like way up north there. Oh, not really. Okay, I see. That's cool. Husqvarna thing. So this is a dehumidifier. So Holly and I have 2 Husqvarnas that are enduros that we can use to get around on land if we need to. So we have aftermarket plastics, and we make our own decals for the bikes. We just had a spare one, so we just threw it on there for fun. We're hopping on the boat. We moved out of a house to live on the boat. We did it on purpose. We didn't do it because we had to. Yeah, it definitely would take a long time but it might be fun. I'm not sure. Yes, we have... I used to have a really big toolbox, but I downgraded my toolbox to move onto the boat so we had more room. What about holes? Holes in the boat? I mean, we have plugs for that if we need to. Hopefully we don't get holes, though. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Do we touch grass all the time? We also touch water. Bro, nice setup. Thank you. It's not just mine, it's Holly's as well. She's just up top right now doing some work on the boat. How do you get internet? Starlink? What was the other question? Do you have a car? We don't have a car anymore, no. Our buddy, though, has offered to take us into town if we need to. Green is... Oh. Green is once you're verified with 10 subs, and what I know is they give you the best percentage. If I was you, I would set up a video, someone that is talent agent, start with email, then make short form videos. You could make, or do something show. Also end early and call everyone to come follow. That's true too. I don't know if a lot of people follow that have that as well, but we should do something like that. Just strategies I've seen. Okay, interesting. I'll have to look into that more. Wait, who asked a question? Somebody asked a great question. I don't see them. Oh, how do you get internet? We have Starlink internet. So it's a satellite internet is what we have. We have not ordered DoorDash on the boat, and I apologize. The Dreaming Girl, I don't know what that language is, so I can't speak it. I apologize. We have not ordered DoorDash. Holly and I basically just make our own food. So Vasil, we have so over here we got a bunch of like dried goods and stuff. Oh, actually, I don't even know what the dried good is. That's like our flour and sugar and stuff. There's a spot where we have dried food meals. So we have a bunch of that. We also back here in the counter is a fridge. So we have a big fridge freezer we can carry food with us. We just have to gather a bunch of food before we go anywhere. Oh, that makes sense for 100%. We are in Canada. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. How are you going to watch Yusuf on the boat? I mean, we can totally do that right here from the boat. We have satellite internet, so we can watch whatever we want. Ghost, right now, we're pretty much non-stop at the port because we're waiting for a tender. The tender is supposed to be here soon, and hopefully we can go out after that. Lasercat, I have not read that. I probably would have time for that eventually. Sorry, the Dream Girl. I'm not sure what that is in English. Is that a city? No, Holly and I did not know how to sail before moving onto the boat, although we did a lot of research. So we had a vague idea of how to sail before we moved onto the boat. And we haven't fished a ton yet. We would like to fish more once we get going. Let me see if I can... Do we have any other friends live right now?
CC?
Vimza is live right now, I think. So we got some friends on TikTok that often do live fishing. Actually, that's what he's doing right now. Oh, why isn't it? Oh, because I'm already doing it live. That's why. Is fishing moving the boat? Right now the boat's moving because Holly's rocking around on deck moving things around. Hello, Colombia. Would love to visit your country one day as well. We have a toilet, so we just use that. What are you up to? We're just hanging out on the boat right now. Holly's up top cleaning. Thank you, White Bloom, for the follow. What sport do you like? I like everything. I guess soccer or football, you guys might call it, depending where you are in the world. I also like American football. I like rugby. Rugby is really cool. Basketball is one of my favorites. I like race cars a lot, so any kind of racing, F1, GT cars, that kind of stuff. Also, sailboat racing is pretty cool. I like a lot of different stuff. I don't really watch a ton anymore because we're doing the boat thing. We just are busy, but... Breakfast on the boat recently... Oh, where is Kitty? She left. The cat cam is just by itself now for the bananas. The kitty... recently we've been eating a lot of banana pancakes, so I'll put that... That's the banana cam right there. We make a lot of banana pancakes on the boat. Holly likes omelets, so I made her an omelet earlier today.
Hello.
And OBJ, this is how Holly and I are making a little bit of money right now. We are starting to be able to survive kind of almost a little bit. We're making a very small amount doing social media. We're trying to work our way up to having full-time content creation. We make a little bit, but we're not at the point yet where we're breaking even. But we saved up a long time and sold everything.
Yeah.
And what do we like least about the sailboat home is probably just the... I mean, it's a smaller space, but I don't care about space for sleeping, eating, and living in. I like the outdoors. So I guess the hardest thing is to deal with electricity, water, and sewage when you're out away from the dock.
Yeah.
We live in a sailboat, not a normal boat, no.
And a tricorn.
Oh, I hear
Yeah.
our buddy is here right now. I missed him. He probably popped in the chat, too. Well, if you're in Belgium, you gotta try our fritters. They're a snack bar where you buy authentic Belgian fries, real fries, and then a whole lot types of snacks and burgers and whatnot. That sounds awesome. I think the hardest thing is going to be long travels to Europe and such. The big ocean crossing to Europe will be a hard one. I think it'll be kind of fun. It'll just be one of those things where you're out there for a long time. So Holly and me together will be fine because we'll have each other, but... Ethan, we eat a lot of different things. We eat ground beef. We eat chicken. We eat lots of noodles. I don't know. We eat pretty much all the regular stuff. We eat some fish occasionally. Patrick, I have never played Fortnite. Or I have played it, but very rarely. I played the single player when it first came out. And right now, Lucille, this is what we do to make money. So Holly and I are full-time content creators. Although we're not making a ton of money right now. So right now we're living off our savings. We're trying to build up our channel really quickly. which is very difficult. We've been doing it for 7 months and we're not at the point yet where we're breaking even. But it's like a small business. It takes time. Yo, I have used the number 1 off the boat before. Yeah, we got to make sure we have enough water. So we have a 270 liter freshwater tank, which we probably could stretch to at least a month if we only use it for drinking. We also have a bunch of extra water containers we'll bring. And then fuel, we'll bring like a bunch of... We have a 72 liter fuel tank, and we'll probably bring a bunch of extra diesel fuel, of course. But, yeah. Have a good night, Vasil. Good luck for your school tomorrow. How do we keep the fridge cold? It's like a 12-volt fridge, so as long as we have power, we have the fridge keeping cold. It's fairly efficient. We've been living here for 7 months. Thank you for the follow. I hope you all get there, brother. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. One day, hopefully we will. It is a 35.5 foot, Chris. We like Huskies, yes, Ben. Holly and I both have some Enduros we like to ride around on. They've actually been on this boat before. Banana for scale? What do you want a banana for scale for? There's the bananas back there. Do you see me? The banana for scale right there. Poop goes in a holding tank. I love what you do, and I guess you are near business. I mean, we are near a bunch of businesses right now. We can go get groceries and stuff if that's what you're asking. And we have satellite internet. 30K in credit card debt. So broke I can't pay it back yet. Vibes, and I'm here for it. Hey, Brandon, I'm right there with you. It takes a lot to get to where we are right now on the boat, and hopefully we can figure out a way to make some money here shortly. Billy, yes, we're doing the... we have satellite internet. I can sleep on the floor under your bed. I don't know if you'd want to, Jay. Under the bed is... let me show you. I don't think you could fit down there. Hold. Let me show you guys what the under the bed looks like. I'm not sure you're going to fit down there with that in the way. Not a lot of space on the floor. Technically there's a bedroom up there, but we basically use that for storage for like our clothing. And then there's a bedroom back there, but that's the cat litter and a bunch of tools. So, I mean, it's a, you know, there's enough space on the boat for 2 people, but any more would be a little tricky. Hopefully soon, Tevin. We're still waiting for our tender. There are sharks. We haven't had to deal with them. Canada has a lot of, like, they're pretty mild shark, or whatever you want to call that. Not very aggressive. Why living in a boat? We wanted the adventure. So Holly and I decided one day, it was now or never. I mean, I'm 39. She is 35. It was like, let's go do something crazy before we get to that point in life where we have no other choice but to, like, keep doing what we're doing. So we wanted to do something new. Chris, we could totally go back to living in houses. This is cheaper than what was paying before, but at the previous jobs we had, we were making enough money to survive. It was fine. It was just getting monotonous. I was living, it felt like Groundhog Day, where we were living the same day over and over every single day, and we just wanted to try something. So we took a huge risk doing this. It actually cost us more money to do this than staying where we were. We had to sell everything too, so we gave up a ton to be able to try to become content creators. So we're not even at the point yet where we're like, we're definitely going to make it. There seems to be a fair number of people that like what we're doing, but it doesn't mean it's going to, you know, it could change and we might have to just go back to regular house living and find regular jobs. Hello, Cece. Thank you for the follow. Is Cece outside, Holly?
Oh, yeah, she is.
Oh, okay. Where is she at?
At the mast.
Oh, wow. I'll have to pop out through the roof. Lasul, that's all good. Right now we're mostly at a dock at a marina, but once our tender shows up, so we're waiting for a small boat to show up for our boat that we can use to go. So we will hopefully travel the whole world eventually. That's our goal. That's our dream. Abby, if you want to buy a boat, I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you really want to, though. I love lasagna. Lasagna's awesome. Tavin, that's our goal. Our goal, Holly and I, right now we're at the marina. We've survived winter, so we bought our boat in Canada last October. So October till May is winter time here, so we've been surviving all winter. It is now almost summertime, and hopefully we can sail all over the world. That's our goal. So we're waiting for the tender to show up, and then we'll start sailing. Any smoke in the air caused by fires from Canada? We are in Canada, so right now if there was any fires, we would be in them. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. There is currently, as far as I know, no fires near us, but it's probably going to happen this year. It's been pretty dry. And we have no regrets. The boat life has been awesome. We just need to find a way to sustain it. So we're working towards doing the content creation thing, making videos, doing the lives, and hopefully you guys find it interesting enough to watch some of our stuff. Denver, Colorado. I've never been, but I actually knew somebody from Denver. I used to know a lady called Meredith, which obviously you wouldn't know because Denver is not a small place. But I've never been to Colorado, but I've always wanted to go. How do we get Wi-Fi? Welcome and thank you for following. We have Starlink internet. So I can show you if you want to see. We just have like a satellite dish basically. So, do you guys see that right there? That's our satellite internet. It's not really mounted in a good spot right now. I have it tied to the boat so that when the wind comes it doesn't blow off, but that's our Starlink internet right there. We also have, of course, solar panels right there. Where's Cece at? There's the kitty right now, everybody. Hi, kitty. Say hi to the people. What are you doing out there? There you guys get a close look at the kitty cat. Sorry, I'm back. So it works everywhere. La Soul, it does work everywhere. One of the biggest problems. Also, am I pronouncing your name correctly? I'm hoping I'm getting it kind of close. Probably not exactly, but we have the unlimited roaming package for North America. So as long as we are within 20 nautical miles of the coast, anywhere in North America, our internet will work, and we have unlimited data. If we go further offshore than that, then we have to get a whole new package. So in the Starlink, hold on. I'll even show you guys. So Starlink is actually pretty expensive. Right now we have like a deal, so we only pay like $100 a month, but normally it's closer to $200. Where was it under? I feel like it was under settings or something. There's a oh, it's under data or something. Support, alignment, obstruction, statistics, network maybe. No, nodes, no. Hold on, I want to find this. I won't be able to find it. Basically, somewhere in the app, there's a spot you can like flip a little toggle switch, and if you do that, you can have unlimited in the ocean. It just costs a lot of money. It's French. Okay, that's cool. I do my best. I apologize. I'll try to pronounce. I try to pronounce everyone's name as correctly as I can, but the cat is awesome. She's actually very much not social. She likes us. She likes Holly and I. She does not really like other people. Daniel, this is currently. I have everything. That's what we do as well. Holly and I mean, we're self-employed, so this is our job right now. Yeah, Starlink is amazing. Ace, we haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Have you had a chance to go sailing yet? No, Trace. Ace of Trace, we have not. We're still waiting for the dinghy that's supposed to be here 3 weeks ago. Tevin, we're excited to go like everywhere. Holly and I have been to Canada, the US, and Mexico, but we haven't been very far otherwise. So we plan to sail around Canada in BC here for the summer because it's going to be really nice, of course. And then we'll sail down to Mexico in the fall for the wintertime. And then from there, we'll go down to South America. So, I mean, I'm excited for Mexico. The Baja Peninsula is very beautiful, and then eventually we'll sail into South America maybe, and then the Pacific Ocean, do some stuff there. I'm excited to go everywhere. I love traveling and love going to different places. Follow best practices, I know, right? Is that a best practice? Probably not. What's going on? The fishing is good. Canada's a lot of really good fish if you're into fishing. We haven't done a ton on the boat yet. Yes, CC is right above us. She's hanging out with Holly outside. I just use my unlimited data to work everywhere except Africa, where I need to pay roaming fees. So the one downside to Canada, we have probably the worst cell phone data in the world. Our cell phones are extremely expensive compared to most places. We pay like over $100 and something for both Holly and my phones, and that's not even unlimited. We have like 100 and something gigabytes of data. But if we go over that, we technically have unlimited, but it costs. They like throttle it as soon as we go over like the 150 or whatever it is. Most other places in the world have way better internet, and if we leave Canada, we have to get different internet, like different data as well. And the worst part of the boat is probably just dealing with the sewer, the electricity, and the water. Yeah, we do plan to head south. Hello, what's going on? Yeah, we got satellite internet, so that's what we use for pretty much everything. So as long as we have that, we can go anywhere. But some places we'll have to figure out the phone situation. We can also use our satellite internet for phoning people, though. He's got a dog cat. I don't even know who that is. Who is Sailor Pirate? I'll have to look him up. We do game in here, yeah. I have a computer and Holly has the laptop, so we do game. I sold a car and truck to buy a boat. Oh wait, yes, that was Dad saying that. Can you see CC through any of the windows? Don't you have? I will show you guys. Yeah, the panel isn't enough. Sorry, what? Yeah, the panel should be enough. It should be fine for us. In the wintertime, solar is really bad in Canada too. So in the wintertime, we've been plugged at the dock, which is, you know, better. But yes, I'll try to find CC outside. Who's standing behind you? Nobody, but Kitty Cat is out there. Are you talking about this like blue thing there? That's just the cover for the helm. I'll have to look up Sailor Pirate. I've never heard of them. Are they on the platform that you guys are watching right now? Right now, James, this is what we're doing. We're I guess, content creators at this point. We're very new, though. We're very mid, you know, early stages content creators. They do. So Lasil, we have electricity in the marinas, but once we're out at sea, we won't. So for the wintertime, we were plugged into the dock pretty much all the time. And yes, I will try to show you guys CC right now. Give me a second. Let's see if we can find the cat. Where's CC at, Holly? Where's C? Oh, there she is. There's the kitty, everybody. She's right by. That's our satellite dish right there, the white thing, and then there's the kitty outside. So what things from land do you bring the most of? Food probably, but I mean we pretty much. So we sold most of our stuff to move onto the boat. There are a few things obviously we kept. So everything in here we brought from land. So we have this air fryer, which is. We bought it for land, so the size of it is probably too big. We would like to downsize to something smaller just for like room. We also bought this dehumidifier. We have a 3D printer, which we do use to 3D print parts for the boat. Obviously the cat litter, some tools. I brought my computer, which again was built for land, like a house. So on a boat we have a lot less room. It'd be nice to downsize and like get a smaller case and like maybe rebuild the computer for like smaller, more efficient build for sailboat life. We brought bananas. We got like a solar system for the boat, which is on top deck. All this stuff up here, this is all our clothing and things. And then this is like the bed area, so. She is a classy cat, I know. He's down in Mexico right now. Okay, I feel like somebody has told me about him, but I'll have to look. And his name is just Sailor Pirate? I'm trying to look him up. I can't find him. Why is that happening? I'll have to look later. Right now I'm, unable to find him. It's true that you can accommodate to make room. Yes. We'll definitely move around stuff, and as we get more into like sailboat life, we'll probably end up getting rid of some stuff and getting new stuff. So we were trying to figure out what you're allowed to do. Right now, Holly and I just take the cat litter to shore and dump it in a garbage can. Ferv, I'll check that out right now. Oh wow, Ferv, that's kind of scary. I'll check that out in a little bit here. I have heard you are allowed to dump it overboard as long as you're, again, just like people, you're allowed to dump the waste overboard as long as you're 3 nautical miles offshore. The cat owner, thank you for the follow. I guess you probably saw the kitty cat, didn't you? Or maybe you just followed because you like what we're doing. But the kitty cat is just outside the boat right now on the deck. Let's see if I can show you guys again. Oops. There we go, and boom. There's our kitty cat right there. Nice to see you on been a brutal day at work. Pacific Northwest. Day is going pretty good. It actually started off pretty rough for us as well, but it turned out to be pretty decent. A couple friends of ours dropped off some things. We got a friend drop off some bananas and some cat treats, which is kind of cool. And then another one of our friends sent us some, what do you call that stuff? Sage, which smells awesome, so. Wobbit, I mean, it doesn't really affect it, no. It's just the same as anything. Still a house. Fascinating. Can you come to Norway? We could eventually get there, yeah. So right now we're in Canada. We're on the wrong coast. We'd have to go through the Arctic or eventually sail around the world, which we would like to do. So one day we will definitely come visit the Scandinavian countries. So Norway would be awesome. What's going on, Zachary? You should, yeah. That'd be a really good way to do it too. If you could rent your house out while you're sailing, you could make some good money doing that, hopefully. I'm not kind of like a water guy, and it always makes me curious how it feels like living on a boat. It's awesome. I mean, if you're not a water person, I understand it's maybe not the best, but there's a lot of people I know that live on boats that don't even know how to swim, which is kind of weird. I would want to personally know how to swim to live on a boat, but there is people that do boat stuff. There's a couple of commercial fishermen that I know that also have no idea how to swim. We don't have that sign, Justice, no. I have heard it's beautiful. I've seen pictures, Matt, but I've never been. It's all good. We don't mind answering questions. Thank you for the follow, though. And, yeah, God, thank you for following. I mean, maybe. It's really hard to say. The whole world is filled with different waves, so you're going to have to deal with it at this point, unfortunately. Everything's got the different waves. There's cell waves, there's Starlink waves, there's all kinds of stuff out there. Bluetooth. Yeah, that's like Canada too. So if you basically from kind of like us, your sailing season is very similar. We're basically May to October, I think. And if you come here in the wintertime, it can be really dangerous. We got the crazy storms as well. So for us, we'd have to sail this time of year. We can start sailing maybe. But we want to sail south eventually, and then we have to wait for the south storms to end. So basically down in the U.S. now, it's like the start of hurricane season coming up. So if we want to go there, we have to wait till basically fall, right before our winter season comes. We leave here, and then we have to get to America around the time that their storm season ends, and then hopefully get to Mexico at the same time. And yeah, Toto Boy, we did too. That's why we did this. You're down in Florida. That's awesome. Yeah, microwaves. There's all kinds of waves out there. Is it beneficial to have more or less? I think it's beneficial. Obviously, nowadays we have access to it. So, like back in the day, you just had to guess. People didn't know like the weather or anything like that. Nowadays, we have you know, the Windy app. I can literally look anywhere in the world to see what the weather is like currently and what the prediction for the weather is in the future, which is not always perfect, but it has a pretty good accurate. You can see where hurricanes are, so I know if I leave now, I could eventually run into a hurricane, so I'm just like, I won't leave. We also have radar now, so even if we can't see because there's like fog, we could see with radar. So technology has come a long way and does make everything way easier. The downside, of course, is if your technology fails and you don't know how to use manual stuff, then you're kind of out of luck. So it's good to know both stuff. Our boat is a sailboat, so technically wind is free. We also have a diesel engine though. So diesel right now is like $2.46 per liter, I think it is. And we have a 72-liter fuel tank. Yeah, so Holly and I also play games on our boat. So we game while also living here. I don't surf. Holly and I have never surfed. We would like to learn though. That'd be awesome. We've never really lived near the ocean until we bought the boat. I lived here a long time ago. Law Nerd, anytime. Pop right in and we can chat. Yeah, Ferv, we do not have a microwave on this boat. We have the air fryer and we have the propane stove and oven back there, and a barbecue. We have a barbecue as well. Thank you, Hugo, for the follow. The boat's name is Delphina. We didn't actually name it. That's the name the previous owner gave it. I mean, I wish we could come to... We probably won't be able to get to Norway this year. It would be cool. We'd have to go... So going through the Arctic with our boat is not the best way to go. We would probably have to go down through the Panama Canal and then back up the other side. So I don't think we'd be able to make it. By the time we got to the other side to cross the ocean, it'd probably be that winter time you were talking about. So Norway would be awesome, but it's just not going to happen probably for a little while. But one day we definitely would like to come. And thank you very much. I appreciate you popping into our live and just hanging out for a little while. So we always joke that we're going to call the boat Holly's Folly. I think it's a fun name. Either this boat or we'll call our tender Holly's Folly. How long are you going? What do you mean? Like, how long are we going to be live today? Or how long are we going to be on the boat? Or what do you mean by that? Yeah, we're in a boat. It's a 89 Hunter Legend 35.5. Yes, Jimbo, we have a little bit from doing the lives and like making videos and stuff. We just got monetized on the YTs. We are monetized on TikTok, but we're Canadian, so we don't make a ton there. We're kind of like fighting the system a little bit. We're trying to get to the point where we can make a little bit, but it takes a long time. So we get a little bit from like the gifts and stuff that people send, and then super chats and super gifts and all that kind of stuff. We have Patreon, we have Buy Me a Coffee, we have a bunch of different things. We'll probably never get one. It's an insult to our fries. I mean, fair enough. I like the air fryer just because it's simple at a house. It's hard to like make a lot of things otherwise. That's how we make fries ourselves. We can just cut up potatoes and fry them up in the air fryer. Sorry, I might have missed that. Oh, I missed your question. Sorry about that. We do like fishing. We have fishing rods. We just haven't done a lot of fishing yet on the boat. Yeah, the biggest way you guys can help, honestly, is just following along. Hit the follow button, like our videos, subscribe, come and hang out with us in the chat and stuff. That's like one of the biggest ways. It helps our channel grow, and then eventually maybe we can make a little bit just with like AdSense and stuff on the YTs and other things. They're talking about having a creator partnership program in Canada soon for TikTok. We'll see if that happens. And we have goals to travel the world, basically, is what our goal is. Sailing is just like a secondary thing. It's just a nice, easy, cheapish way to travel the world, although, of course, it does cost money. It's not like free. You still have to travel, pay a lot of fees, and maintain the boat. Ludicrous? The furthest place we've gone is honestly just where we are. We haven't gone very far yet. We're still very new to it. We've only been on the boat for 7 months, and we've basically been waiting out winter. Winter just ended here. We are waiting for a tender to show up, and then we'll do stuff.
We'll do stuff.
Yeah, we have a goal to break even on creator efforts and sail the world. That is true. Yeah, one day we'll maybe break even. Real Native Warrior, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're doing good. The morning started off real rough, but our buddy Broken sent us some sage, which is really nice of him. So if you guys don't know much about sage, it has to be gifted, and we got gifted some sage by our friend who's on the TikToks as well. Garrett, you would laugh if you knew. I don't know exactly how many nautical miles we traveled once. Not very far. We've only done a couple days and overnighters. Lola! Holly's right there. She just popped in. Lola's here, Holly.
Hello. Yeah, Real Native
Little
Warrior. This is what...
The camera's live, by the way.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you can use
You
that
got
camera.
the bananas in it.
I do. That's the banana cam right now.
There it is.
Yeah, there's the sage that was sent to us by our
And
buddy
there's a
Broken.
feather.
Raised our spirits a little bit because we were feeling a little bit down.
Pretty cool. I can't believe we have that.
About the banana cam. You like that?
There we go.
How often do you guys go into town for supplies? All the time. We go a couple times, you know, a week or whatever to go get groceries. Depends, though.
Okay. I had to see.
We spend a lot of time doing making videos and doing this stuff. Holly's been spending a lot of time outside, doing a lot of work outside right now. We do fish. We haven't fished a ton yet.
Yeah, Major, our friend, brought those today. Just the one set.
Wait, what is that? Abalone? We call it powa. I don't even know what that is. Abalone.
Yeah. Kiwis have different words for a lot of things. Where's my girl? Abalone, we call it pawa. What was that other word? Waka.
Waka.
Waka means home, I think, in New Zealand.
Also have a shell just like that in my sage burning shell. Oh, nice. I used to have a really nice one, but I got lost in the moves to get onto the boat. So then, yeah, our buddy broke and sent us another one. Major Laser, welcome in. Oh, hold on. What did Major say? There are 2 sets of bananas on the table. Those YouTube gifts are coming in good. That actually, so the second banana set was actually a gift from somebody that stopped by our boat today. So we have a friend in the area that also, he lives really close by and he goes kayaking. He kayaked up to our boat and he gave us some cat treats and another couple bananas.
Lala, we spent the day scrubbing the bimini and the...
Oh, that's the shell that the sage is in. That's
Oh.
what that shell's called. I gotcha.
The sabon.
Waka means boat,
Waka.
not
Oh.
home. Boat. Waka.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that. Don't know how you guys afford to live long term. I have 2 jobs barely making it by, especially in BC. I mean, we bought a boat because it's cheaper. We lived in Calgary before this, but yes, life is tough and hard. We saved up a long time and sold all of our stuff to buy a boat. That was $36,000, so it's way cheaper than any house.
Yeah, for real.
I know Holly
And our
cleaned the
dog-
bimini like crazy today.
Yeah, I was a machine.
Is our neighbor still there? Or is he...
No, he left, and
Oh.
he said, "Don't work too hard. Take a break."
We always work too hard. Hey, where's the... Do you know
Oh.
where the...
Wait, where's
I'll
the
put the
kitty?
camera outside for a minute. Oh yeah, where is the kitty?
Okay, she's
Oh,
good.
she's still chilling.
She's got watch. Oh, now she's on the move.
Of course. So much cheaper on boat now. I live on boat. First time I have financial relief. I know. People always talk about how expensive boats are, and they are expensive. If you do the maintenance yourself, that's where you like save a ton of money. And then, of course, if you're not at the marinas can be very expensive as well. How come there are so many Dutch Belgians in random marinas on Vancouver? I don't know. They're all over the place. The Dutch Belgians just show up all over the place for us. But yes, boat life has been awesome. Boats are expensive if you also... Yeah, exactly. I always say that too. People always seem to say... Everyone thinks that we're rich because we have a boat. And then I tell them we don't have a house. We like got rid of that kind of stuff.
We sold everything.
We sold everything. Do you have the...
No.
Do you have the...
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing? I'll put the camera outside for everybody. You should. Real Native Warrior. You should 100%. I mean, you know, you do you. I'm not going to tell you to do what you want to do, but you should get into boat life. Hold on. I got to put this
Plus,
camera outside.
You have beautiful hair.
There, I'll put the camera outside for you guys.
Oh no.
So Holly, the camera's outside now.
I will definitely forget that.
You will. Don't be doing anything illegal out there.
I wouldn't do that anyway.
Yeah, you should. Winter was kind of cold on the boat. It's not bad. Vancouver Island is a very mild part of Canada, so it's pretty decent. It also was a very mild winter. But yes, it can get kind of cold on the boat. We don't have like a ton of insulation here. But we have 2 electric heaters, a diesel heater, and a propane heater. Yeah, exactly. Lala, exactly. Native Warrior, you should hop on the boat. You can come. There's spots at this marina right now. There's 2 available parking spots for liveaboards right now at this dock if you want to like get into it.
And possibly a third.
Is there? Oh yeah, because one other guy might be leaving.
No, we.
Oh, eventually, yeah. Holly, if she was going back home, and Holly said, "This is our home." Yeah, this is our home. We live here. It's our home.
Should we put the bananas behind your head here now?
Yeah, we can put them behind my head. We gotta have the banana somewhere. Wait, hold
Right
on.
there.
We gotta do it like.
Oh, you can't do that.
I need the other ones too. These are my
No.
shoulder pads.
Brian, get out of here. Stacy.
Here, take. Oh, whatever. We can just leave them there. I plan to go on the island in the Caribbean. Oh yeah, Native Warrior. If you want to do that, that'd be amazing. And Rabbit, it can be like doing that, but again, I always say, and I guess Lala said the same thing, if you own a house and a boat, that's where people get confused, I think. People are always talking about maintenance on a house and a boat. They're always like, it's just like, you know, boat, break out another 1,000. The whole reason people say that is because most people own a regular house and then their boat is like a secondary, it's like a summer home that you also have to spend money on maintaining it. If you own a house and a boat, you're spending money on your house for maintenance and your boat for maintenance, and then it costs a lot. But we have no home. Our home is our boat, so we don't have to spend any money on a house. We literally just spend all the money on the boat, which saves a ton of money. So these nuts, our monthly cost is basically currently around $1,400 Canadian, which American would probably be closer to like 1,100 American dollars. I'm not sure exactly. We would, once we're away from the marina, that'll save us another $600 basically a month immediately. And then we could probably cut down costs a little bit more by fishing and doing some other things like that. And there's probably a few other things we could cut down costs if we really wanted to. Supreme General Brian Banana, the Banana Marina. I know, located in the Banana Republic, exactly.
Is that major?
That is major. They create on... Yeah, we have like a ton of platforms. So Holly and I go live on 4 different platforms. We're live right now on 4 different places. We also make videos on... 1, 2, 3, 4 other platforms. So we make videos on 4 and we go live on 4, and 2 of those are not the same on each side of that. Major, you gotta explain it to everybody. If they want to know the answer, we'll give them the answer, even if their name is These Nuts. Are you free balling right now? I mean, I'm gonna assume I know what you're talking about. I did have my shirt off earlier, which is not the same as what you're talking about, but right now I am not. No, I am fully clothed at the moment. Yeah, if you guys want, like and subscribe. Is it really hot where you're sitting, or is it a breeze? Right now the sun is slowly working its way up me, so it's pretty warm. I don't know if it's hot. We're in Canada, so it's not that hot out yet. It is currently, apparently it's 27 degrees Celsius, which is really nice. And then Fahrenheit, hey Google, how many degrees Fahrenheit is 27 degrees Celsius? I'm a bit warm. I'm getting warmer here, Pacific Northwest. There is no airflow right now. Hey Google, how many degrees Fahrenheit is 27 degrees Celsius?
I forgot the camera already.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. It's 80 apparently. 80.6 Fahrenheit. So it's not like hot, but it's getting warmer. But it's hot for Canada. There is no wind. We have all of the windows pretty much open. I had this one open, and Holly was cleaning the deck, and she dumped water on me today by accident.
That was Mr. Fluffyhead.
That was Mr. Fluffyhead. We got a crow friend that swings by every so often. I'll open up these windows now that Holly's not going to dump water on my head. You missed a comment of me on... Wait, did I? Hold on. Ferv, I see a... each household here has a frittuse. It's a pot of oil with a heating element. So literally a miniature actual fryer. That's awesome. Sorry, Ferv, that I missed that. Apologies. That sounds cool. Yeah, I don't know anybody around here that has like a deep fryer type thing, I guess you'd call it. I'm getting a little bit warm, Patrick. We got crazy tides here in Canada, but we don't really get seasick. Not at the dock, though. Maybe out in the ocean. We haven't been like out on the big open rolling ocean yet. Major, she basically did that earlier today. So this window up here...
What did I do?
Dump a bucket of water on my head.
Well, I mean, it was the full bucket.
It wasn't the full bucket. This window was open and she was up on deck above me. And she poured out some water, not even on purpose. Or maybe it was, I don't know. But she dumped some water out and it came down through this window all over her. So her pillow got wet. So technically it was mostly just Holly's stuff. But
Yeah. And my laptop, too.
well, the laptop just got a little bit of water on the case. I think it's mostly good.
So it definitely was not on purpose.
Yeah, she wouldn't have done that if she had known that the window was open.
But it was urgent because Mr. Fluffyhead took a big poo on the deck.
Fit check, I am not. Are you? How do you get fresh water? Right now we are at the dock, so you guys can see outside. That's actually live outside our boat. We just have shore power, and we can plug into water at the dock as well.
Anthony seconds the water bucket challenge.
I'll do it outside, not inside the boat.
That's no fun.
Yeah, but then we wreck our stuff in here. It was intentional. It might have been intentional. I've been cleaning up the water ever since. It's like dripping everywhere. I might need a quick little snack.
Oh, our stuff looks great.
Holly's been cleaning the boat all today. Well, I've been the guy in the chair inside. The dock is about $575 a month. So it is kind of expensive, but you have access to washers, dryers, bathrooms, showers, electricity, and like water for our boat as well. I trust Holly a lot. I don't have to worry about her at all. That's awesome. You live on an old racing sailing boat? That sounds amazing. Our boat is an 89. It's also won a few like small races, but nothing too big. We have a 270 liter freshwater tank, so it's not huge. We also have a bunch of like little storage water things we can carry. We have boating insurance. Noah, you can probably figure out the area. We try to be careful with talking about our area because some people get kind of crazy and are a little bit creepy. All you guys in the chat are probably awesome, but we had a few people that like basically tell us that they ask us how much cash we have on board and tell us they're going to come to our marina and steal stuff from us. So we, I mean, they're probably just keyboard warriors that will never do anything like that, but it's not worth the risk really. I can do a handstand if you want. I am not able to do a backflip currently. But Noah, you may know the area just by looking if you're knowledgeable about the area. I haven't heard many good jokes. Thank you very much, Anthony, for the wink. Wink, wink. And Major, thank you for the heart me as well. I missed that earlier. I'm eating an O. Henry right now. Kentar, this is what we're currently doing. Holly and I are, I guess, you may call us content creators. Reluctantly, we're calling ourselves that. I'm not sure what you call us. We're at the very early stages of like making a tiny bit.
We're pirates.
Furbit's pretty loud. I could fire up the engine right now if you wanted. This microphone that we have picks up the engine. It sounds way louder than it actually is. Fire up that engine. Yes, the dock is also... I'm not really worried about people like that. For the most part, like I said, most people that say stuff like that are never going to attempt it because they are people behind the keyboard that are very not capable of fighting. But yes, the marina here is locked. Everyone in our marina is extremely friendly and knows each other, so the chances of anything going wrong is fairly slim, but never zero. Dolly, thank you very much for the 50 TikToks. You've been in our chat a lot today, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You can't pass. Oh, wow. Most people are extremely friendly. Some people pretend they're hardcore bad guys. And then most people, like a very small amount, are actually bad. Yeah, especially with content creation. You don't want to get yourself in trouble for certain things. Where's Holly at? I was thinking about starting the engine, but I don't know if I want to scare the cat. She's outside right now. Where are you? Oh, she's right here. Cece doesn't like it when we start the engine. No, there is not one. There's, no, there is not one. There's one kind of close by, but it's like a kilometer away. Or not even. Maybe a kilometer away from us. Do you have a clean power system? We have a solar. Right now we're plugged into the dock, so whatever BC Hydro is using. But yeah, we do also have solar. Is there a pub? Oh yeah, I answered that. We have no wheels, no. Oh wait, Nick, are you talking about something else that I'm missing out on? If you mean like wheels to get somewhere on land. Melissa, I have heard it is a thing that happens around here, but it's kind of rare, especially at docks like this. We are, like we said, we have locked gates with like key cards. There's also at low tide though, the water gets so low that you can almost walk onto the dock at the very entranceway, and then so somebody, if they really wanted to, could get on the dock. But like I said, there's also all our boats. Everybody's boats here is locked up as well, and there's a lot of really friendly people that know everybody else on the area. What should I do a video on for? Sorry, I missed. Oh, for like the engine? I think we do have an engine video of the boat starting up. We haven't done one in a little while, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow or something. I would start the boat now, but Cece's so like calm, and I don't want to like get her nervous and fired up. Different locations, thanks for that. Of course, it might be close by, Noah, because there is, like I said, there is a place like that not too far from here. We basically wanted to try something new in life, I guess. Early Coyote, Holly and I Holly had been saving a long time. We like going crown land camping in Alberta. We were building an off-grid cargo trailer into like a liveaboard house basically, but for going off-grid. And I guess we just decided to do something different, something we've never done before, a new learning experience. So we decided to buy the boat. Yeah, Ferv, I'll try to find that. We do have videos of the boat starting, but they might be hard to find now because they're kind of older. Like, it's been a while since we've... What are you looking for? Oh, Holly is looking for a video right now. Oh, so K9 Nick, basically we walk to the grocery store. Holly and I, we walk about a kilometer if we go to the grocery store. We have 2 backpacks. We fill it up. We come back. We also do have wheels, so we do have... 2 Husqvarna Enduros we can use if we really need to. We haven't used them in a little while, and we might end up having to get rid of them. We'll have to see. We don't want to. We like our bikes, but they are kind of a pain on the boat, so we'll have to see. But yeah, shopping we just walk. We're not too far from it. Yeah. We'll start the boat another time. I'll try to do it on a day where everybody is already up and doing stuff, and no kids. The only kid we have is our cat, who is, I'll show you right now. I'll switch to my other camera. Switch to the phone camera here if I can. So the cat is right here. There's our kid. Her name is Cece. What's a kilometer? It's what the rest of the world uses to measure distance. There's very few places in the world that still use miles. Actually, specifically, I guess the ocean-going people use nautical miles, but a nautical mile is not a mile either. It's very different. If you're shore band, you're kind of stuck. I have a car since 75. Yeah, I couldn't imagine not having a car outside. I know. We are... we have a neighbor who has said he'll drive us into town if we ever need to. But like I said, we're very close to... the shops, so most things we can just get around here. There's a few things we'd have to like drive to if we needed some. M2X, thank you very much for the follow. I think you're one of our... How many followers do we have over there now? Let's have a peek. Why also does it say we're playing Call of Duty? Because that is not true at all. It always switches to saying that's what we're doing, and we're definitely not. Sorry, 1 second. Shower, we have shower on the boat. We have 2 showers on the boat. We have more showers per square foot than anywhere else. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why does Kick always think we're playing Modern Warfare. We're literally doing IRL streams right now. How do I switch that up? I don't even know on here. Do I do it over here? Can I fix it over here? Nope. I literally have it saved as we are doing something else, but whatever. Is the top of the screen real? The top of the screen is real. That's outside our boat right now. Also, I got distracted. What I was trying to find out is how many followers we have on the Kicks. Does anyone know? I can't even see it. I honestly don't even know where to find how many followers we have. I think we have like 8 or something like that. 10 followers. We have 10 followers on Kick. Thank you guys for popping in, becoming a follower there. We are live on multiple channels right now, and we appreciate everyone for popping in, liking, following, subscribing on all the various platforms. Thank you guys. And we're back. I'm back to reading the things. The top of the screen is real. That's outside our boat right now. So if I was to grab my phone and go use my phone camera, I can actually show you where that is.
Oh, man.
So here's where I'm sitting. This is the camera you guys are normally watching me on. That camera you guys see outside is right here. So that's live outside the boat. That is that kind of angle, I guess, looking out that way. And then we got the kitty cat right here. Hi, kitty. Her name is Cece. She is the captain of the boat. She's having a little bit of a nap here. Creator controls. I'll have to look. Cruz, thank you. I know you know a lot more about that platform than I do. We're kind of like, we recently started streaming there, which is cool because we met you, but... and yeah, sorry, showers back here. So somebody asked about showers. You guys can maybe see... Actually, whatever. That's the toilet right there, the white thing. Around the corner is a shower as well. Also, outside, up these stairs right here, behind the helm, which is that blue, the tarp is covering the helm, there's like a swim deck, and on that swim deck is a shower that we can use as well. So we have an outdoor shower as well as an indoor shower, and because we're at the marina, we can use the marina showers as well.
Brad,
Yes.
it's either mixed in like just a random small clip, or we didn't ever make a video on the TikTok. We did on...
Other?
Yeah. Other.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to do a firing up video specifically. Yeah. So we'll make a video specifically for starting the boat, just because we haven't done a video specifically about that apparently. Thanks, Ace. Also, thank you for being in our chat. We love you. Can you pay your groceries from income streams yet? None of my business. No, it's K9 Nick. That's a good question. We might be able to strictly buy food from our income from the internet, but I don't think even that, it's close. It would be, like I said, we're not close to breaking even yet. We're getting to the point now where we're starting to make a little bit here and there, but I don't know if we can fully support ourselves, like just groceries even. Hello.
We've had our snorkel and goggles for one full year.
Okay, so Holly just found a video today. We had our, 1 full year, we've had our snorkels and goggles and never actually used them yet. He's how I learned. Okay. Thank you, Cruz. That's sick, bro. It's not just me, though. So we got the kitty cat back here, and then Holly is up top on the deck. She's just outside. She's also working hard. She's just not on the camera right now. Sometimes you need a break from the camera, so that's why she's not inside right this minute. Oh. So yeah, K9, we're getting kind of close to maybe making a little bit. It's really hit or miss, though. The amount of income we make on the platforms is all over the place. So like 1 week we'll do really, really well, and then next week we make nothing. So if it was always as good as it is, then yes, but we never get to that point. We like, you know, I don't know. Content creation is like a little bit of a hard thing. I think you have to get pretty big before you can completely survive off it. But we're doing okay. We're not doing bad. Kian, our boat was 36,000 Canadian. We do all the maintenance ourselves, which does make it a lot cheaper. It was cheaper than owning a house, I'll say that. For us anyway. Depending on what country you're in, it might be different. Cruise, I'll have to check that out. I will also have to figure out the app a little bit better, or the... Because right now I have too many other things open with all the different... all the different platforms we're got going on right now. Do I go here? Creator dashboard? Sorry, hold, everybody. Holly may also be in chat, so if you see somebody in chat called Holly answering questions, not you? I was just saying you might be. I'm not sure if you are or not. I'm trying to figure out where you changed the thing on your thing. Mod actions, chat access, account, there we go, chat options, channel options, set goals. Edit this. Can I edit this? Streaming info, I can see that. Where do you change it? I'll have to mess with it later because right now there's too many things going on. I'll have to wait. Working hard or hardly working? Usually it's working way too hard. But yeah, we'll do an engine video eventually. We'll do just an engine for you guys. It's pretty loud. The camera, the microphone we have really picks up the engine. It sounds like it's way louder than it is. But also, usually when we're firing up the engine, we'll have the stairs open. And so if all the stairs is open, there's no sound deadening. So you just basically hear an engine inside a house running, which is kind of loud. I'll look for that cruise. I'll have to look for him after. I'll screenshot that while I remember. Okay. Wow. Ferv, thank you very much for 3 separate phones. Appreciate you. Oh, wow. I should check over there. I wonder what we're at. Because you have to do it for the majority of your stream. You have to have at least 3 people on that platform. So right now it's showing how many people over here. 4. There's apparently 4 people watching on the purple app. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. We need to have 3 consecutively watching for the majority of the stream. Hello, Joe. What's going on? Thank you, 1012 for the follow. Glasgow, that's cool. Welcome in. How are you doing? No engine odors? Not really. It's pretty good. We get a lot of heat from the engine, though, so the summertime we'll definitely not want to run the engine very often because that whole box gets pretty warm. It's pretty well sealed. Probably could be better sealed. Usually you want to like run the bilge pump a little bit before you start, just to prevent like odors or like buildup of chemicals, I guess, whatever you want to call that. Gases. Check that playhouse on Google. I will. I'll do that right now, actually. My voice is going a little bit. Loch Lomond. I will look that up right now. I think I found it. That looks like a kind of cool place to get to. Is that kind of close to where you're at? Do you take it out of the water for service a lot? No. We try to keep it in the water as much as we can. Every time you take the boat out of the water and then put it back in, it costs money. It's like $350 to pull it out, $350 to go back in. And if you pull it out and then you want to store it for like a day, it costs every day you keep it out of the water too. So for the most part, you try to do as much as you can in the water. And then there are, of course, a few things you have to do out of the water, so you do that occasionally. Greetings, hope you're having a great day. Where's the better half? She's up on deck. She is working harder than me right now. She's been working out in the sun. We got like 27 degrees Celsius today, and she is out doing, she was like scrubbing the sails in the sail bag and doing all that kind of stuff. We found a few things we're going to have to fix. Not carbureted. It is mechanically injected. Yeah, it's injection. I could show you guys the what's the purple app. That is it's hard to say it on certain apps because other apps don't like it when you branch in the other one. The purple app is called, I guess I can say it in the chat really quick.
It's like gaming.
Yeah, a lot of people do gaming on that, but people do IRL. Do you guys see me, nomadicwhims, in the chat right there? That's the purple app. So I'll show you guys the engine really quick if you want to see. Who muted? Oh, wait. Did you suggest and Holly said sure, or Holly's idea first? I think it was technically my idea first. It was something I've been interested in for a long time, But Holly was really into it because she likes the sunshine. I'm going to show you guys the engine, then we'll be starting to wind down the stream a little bit. So it's about that time where Holly and I start doing other stuff in life, of course. We got to like eat and do all that kind of thing. Sorry, I'm just looking at all this stuff. I will show you guys quickly the engine. So there's our diesel engine, Yanmar 3GM30F diesel engine. You can kind of see maybe the injectors up there. I'm not sure if you can really see them on the camera. It's sort of up in there. But yeah, there it is. Just a little 3-cylinder Yanmar diesel engine. Pretty cool little thing. Thank you guys for the follow. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate you. This, oh wow. I mean, M2X. I thought you were his, oh wow. Okay. I don't know if I want to go watch that. Sounds awful. How many hours on the engine? K9 Nick, I honestly don't know. This boat does not have an hour meter on it. It's something that most people add aftermarket, but our boat didn't come with one. Oh yeah, a bunch of, yeah, there we go. Summer heat help, wind, sock help push out the engine. Yeah. Open aft cabin. Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to like read here, but I'm like struggling with everything. Wait, as in live on a boat, or you live in the boat? We're live and live in the boat. Bry's Aquatic. You get what I mean? I do get it. I know the title can be a little confusing sounding. Right now we're on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. Yeah, it's a pretty cool, nice little boat. We are living here in Canada on it. We've been here for 7 months. I'll do a quick like run around through for you guys. You can see there's the front of the boat, the V-berth. We just store clothing up there. We got like the computer. We got solar panel stuff. This is like my monitor that I'm watching the stream on. So right now I see all of the streams going through on that side. We got one stream here and another stream there. We use OBS. This is the bedroom area. So basically Holly and I sleep here. Right now one of our blankets is outside airing out. That camera you normally see outside is right there, which is looking that way. And then here's the captain of the boat, Captain Cece. There's our bathroom, shower, which we don't really use right now because we're at the marina. We can use the marina showers. The back room is kitty litter, 3D printer, stove and oven with propane. We got a fridge. And then outside the boat right here, yes, it's pretty nice. It's a nice little boat. It's a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. Decent place to live, and the ability to travel is like the big thing that we wanted to go for. Had it checked over through service. Does it sound? It sounds good, K9 Nick. The one thing I am very knowledgeable about is engines. I was an automotive tech, so the engine yeah, it's very strong. It's a very reliable engine too. It's really good. And the one thing I would like to do to it is check the valve clearances, but I think everything else is really good. It actually sounds like the valves are fine too. It's a very loud engine though. Not like some of the more modern ones that are a bit quieter. And thank you for the follow, Bry. My name is also Brian, so Bry is kind of my name as well. This boat was 36,000 Canadian dollars or 36,000 Canadian dollars or 27,000 US dollars. New name test, hello. Ferv, welcome. I see your new name, Joran Ferv. I'll try to remember that. Holly Riston is just up front. She's been working outside really hard all day. Holly, did you just post a story? Pardon? Did you just post a story? Yeah. Okay, Patrick just said he saw it, so yes, Holly did just post a story. Okay guys, I think I'm going to end the stream there. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, follow, do all that kind of stuff. We do very much appreciate it. We are growing pretty quickly on most platforms, which is awesome. We're working hard to try to get a couple like sponsors as well. We'll see how that goes. And if you want to help us out by any different ways, we also have links in our profiles for, e-transfer if you want to do that. We have like merch if you want to do that. We have buy me a coffee link, which is kind of like a Patreon. We have all the different things. You can look in our profile, in our bio for all that kind of stuff if you want to see any of that. Need to be reset. It spits flames when I downshift from my RPM. Oh man, I had a bike like that always used to spit fire. We will be safe, John. Yes, thank you guys for popping in. Pops and bangs. You're the best. Much love. These lives encourage us to get out there. I hope it encourages people. Like I always say, it is a little bit scary to do. Obviously, there's a lot to learn, but it is fun and exciting, and I think anybody can do this. We're not special by any means. We're just like normal people doing something that we wanted to try in life. Thank you, Joran, for the follow. Laters. K9, Nick, thank you for being here. Patrick, thank you. Are you off the good night? We'll probably be back later tonight, Patrick, but I'm not 100% sure. Last night, Holly and I took it off. We'll see how we feel tonight. Freeman, thanks for popping in. I'm off to the movie theater in the afternoon. Oh, wow. So no kayak. Okay, well, nice to see you. We'll probably see you again paddling around or maybe in the lives, whatever we do. See you next time. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you all. We will talk to you later. Holly and Brian out. Once I turn off all of the